So here she is, folks, the first ever Zero Suit Samus action figure. With that head sculpt and paint applications on the face, I think they did a tremendous job of capturing the look of Samus from Metroid Other M. The sculpt and paint applications do look rather nice. Moving to the back, she has a little more detail on the suit, and you can see where the peg goes in for the stand. On the back of her left hand, she has a symbol on there. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks nice. Maybe you can fill me in the comments. On her right thigh, we get this nice little blaster holster. It looks pretty cool. And on the chest, she has a nice little Chozo logo on her suit. Moving back to the face, let's check out that hair. The hairline up here, you can clearly see it does come apart. And after making this video, I can tell you that the front piece does fall off. It's not snug. It likes to fall off a lot, which will be annoying if you're trying to make stop motion animation videos, but once you put her in a cool pose, it won't fall off. So let's go ahead and bend those joints and see how far they go. Starting with the head. It does spin all the way around. Move side to side slightly, not much, as you can see. It's not really meant to go side to side, so you don't really get much there. The vertical head movement is pretty lacking too. She looks down that low and pretty much just straight forward. The back of the hair kind of stops it on the neck. The ponytail does have full rotation though, and there's no neck joint whatsoever. Moving to the arms, she does have a nice wingspan though, and her arms do go all the way up, like so. Fancy. She's got full rotation at the shoulders, and the shoulders are actually pretty cool. They move pretty freely. Her elbows are single jointed, but they move quite well. And her hands are on little ball joints, and they are removable. And to the chest area, it does have a full rotation, and it does go side to side, this much to the left, and this much to the right. Snazzy. There's no joint for the stomach area, but the upper chest does move slightly backwards and forward, but very minimal. It looks nice, but for a flexible character, it kind of sucks not having a stomach joint. Moving to the legs though, they do move quite freely on ball joints at the hip, and at the knee it is another single joint, but it does move quite freely. It's a single joint ball, so it has pretty good rotation. On the foot, she does have another little ball joint. It does spin all the way around and rock up and down. Overall, the articulation on this figure is decent. Could be better. So what else is in the box? Let me show you. You get this blaster handle that fits into her blaster holder, but it's not actually the blaster. That's the blaster right there. It looks really good. Highly detailed, painted well. I really like it a lot. Let me get a little better shot there. Yeah, look at that guy. Custom sweet. And that's her blaster holding hand. These are her open hands, good for lunging poses and whatever you think might be good for it. And she comes with some extra kind of holding hands for other items. And her thumbs up lets you know you're doing a good job, or she's the shit, whatever you like. Then she comes with this Adam helmet from the game Other M, like the Federation helmet. It's painted well. I like it. It's pretty cool. And the best accessory coming up. Let me show you how you put it on the figure. You remove the hairpiece, then the face, and you slap it back on. She's got an extra face sculpt, painted quite nicely. And that's not it. She also gets an extra hair sculpt, like so. Ooh. It's from our early Federation days. But yeah, I probably won't use it. I kind of like the long hair look myself. That's just me though. And also this, you could see the line gap. I was trying to push those things together. That's as best as it looks for me. It might just be my hair. You might get a better one, but it's a-okay. I ain't gonna use it. And lastly, we get the generic stand by Figma. They're all the same, but they work. So, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's what they say. So, yeah, everything's good. This is all you get in the package. I like it. And she likes it. We're happy. Yeah. So, final thoughts. What can I say about this figure? Oh, shit, there's her suit. So, my biggest gripe with this figure most likely won't be yours. It's this. I had a horrendous time making this stop motion video. Just turning her slightly, those tiny little feet, she wants to fall over constantly. And like I said, with the hairpiece on the top, it's not snug, so that wants to fall out too. So imagine me posing her every single time. It takes that long just to do one pose, and then if I move her, she wants to fall over. But like I said, it probably won't be your biggest gripe because you'll either use the Figma stand or you'll pose her once. But when you do get in her pose, it's magic. She looks amazing. I mean, these little stills I made, she's very posable despite having no ab crunch, and her neck doesn't move whatsoever, which is my second gripe I will get into right now. See, look at that. If you have her just straight up and down, she is super slouched, and that's her back straight, but her neck is still, you know, prodding out. I wish they gave her at least a neck joint if they're not going to give her a stomach, but what are you going to do? This being the first ever Zero Suit Samus action figure, I'm going to give it to them. GoodSmile, Max Factory, their Figma line is always pretty stellar. This one has perfect paint applications, decent accessories, and, you know, moves pretty well. So pick it up if you can. Peace.